Hello, friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Health Matters with Dr. Shritama Banerjee. Today, I am back again with a new video. This time about the signs and symptoms about the deficiency of vitamin D. What are the symptoms and what are the signs that you will uh, experience if you have vitamin D deficiency? This is in continuation to another video which I had spoken about the benefits of sunlight. And as you know, sunlight is extremely essential to synthesize vitamin D by our skin. And as you know, vitamin D deficiency can lead to several diseases, for example, osteoporosis, and in children, rickets, in adults, osteomalacia, and many others. Now, what are the common symptoms and signs of vitamin D deficiency? How will you identify whether you have vitamin D deficiency or not? Now, whatever signs and symptoms I'm going to talk about, these are certain common symptoms that can happen in many other conditions as well. So, at the very onset, I would like to tell you that if you have these signs or symptoms, you have to visit a physician and do as he or she says. So you can identify yourself whether you have vitamin D deficiency or not if all these symptoms match. But however, you must get yourself tested for vitamin D, blood vitamin D level. And only on the advice of a physician, you must start taking vitamin D supplementation, not before that. So, coming to the first symptom, fatigue, extreme fatigue, weakness, lethargy. You cannot do any major work, even in the severe vitamin D deficiency, even on getting up from bed or very light walking, you feel very tired very easily. Even doing the day to day activities makes you feel unnecessarily, unimaginably tired. So, that can be a sign of vitamin D deficiency. Second symptom is joint pain. Obviously, because vitamin D is necessary for bone health, so giving bone strength. So, a deficiency of vitamin D causes weakness of the bone and defects in the structure of the bone, and therefore you have joint pain. You also can have muscle cramps. This is the third symptom, muscle cramps. So, muscle cramps, as you know, can occur in various other conditions like electrolyte imbalance, etc. So, muscle cramps can also be a sign of vitamin D deficiency. Coming to the fourth condition, fourth symptom, lower back pain. So, this is also a very common symptom of several conditions. However, vitamin D deficiency also leads to lower back pain. The fifth symptom, which can also be a sign of several other things, but it's very common and it is absolutely present in vitamin D deficiency as well, and that is mood swings, mood changes, irritability, anxiety, depression. Uh, when you have less vitamin D, you have vitamin D deficiency in the body, then the slightest, slightest bad news you cannot take, and you feel unnecessarily worried, unnecessarily anxious, unnecessarily sad. Then you feel very irritable. You don't understand jokes. You can't laugh at simple jokes, and you feel very angry for the very small reasons which normally you would laugh it out. You feel unnecessarily angry. So this is mood swings and mood changes. That is another very important symptom of vitamin D deficiency. So this was the video on the signs and symptoms of vitamin D deficiency. However, as I said before also, if you have these signs and symptoms, you must visit your nearest physician, and obviously they will prescribe, amongst many other tests, they will prescribe vitamin D, blood vitamin D levels, and which is known as, the common test is 25 hydroxy vitamin D level in the blood. So that is the test that the doctor will prescribe, and you must undergo that test. And if the vitamin D levels is below normal, if it is deficient in the body, the doctor will prescribe vitamin D supplementation. And in India, although it is a tropical country and it is extremely hot and there is no deficiency of sunlight anywhere, however, it's a very common problem. Vitamin D deficiency is a very common problem in India and nothing to be worried about. It's not a serious disease and it is completely treatable and curable. So, if you experience all these signs and symptoms or any of these signs and symptoms, as I mentioned, please go visit a physician and get yourself tested for blood vitamin D levels. And if you need supplementation, then please start supplementation only if it is prescribed by your doctor and not self medication. Never. Please take vitamin D supplementation only if it is advised by your doctor. So, this brings me to the end of this small video. Hope you benefit from it, and definitely, I believe you will benefit. So, now we will meet again on my next video. For the time being, stay safe. Bye bye.